Well, welcome back, everybody, to Make a Let's bring out our love goddess of the day. Yes, our lovely, our fabulous, our gorgeous Lily. Come on out, girl. I know this is very nerve-wracking right now, but Lily, my darling, what we're going to do, we're going to ask our eligible public servants around the corner there just a few more questions to see if they're worthy of you. Now, please remember, you don't have to choose any of them. You can choose a date or a day of pampering. I'm talking about a fabulous, all-expenses-paid day at the spa. Manicure, pedicure, jacuzzi, sauna. Sounds good to me, but of course, the choice is yours. So, off you go, Lily.
Okay, well, I'm a veterinarian, so eligible number 1, if you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be?
I would be a Saint Bernard. Because I'm big and strong, and after I rescue you, I'd love to take you out for a drink.
Ooh. Woof, woof, big boy.
Hey, to have booze will travel. Okay, how about you, number 2?
I would be a Weimaraner. Because, you know, they're great dogs. And they don't shed.
Okay. I like a man who's neat around the house. Number 3.
Hello, number 3.
Oh, me? I pass.
Oh, no. Eligible number 3 is being a bad dog.
I'm not a bad dog. I'm not any kind of dog. I like dogs. It's just that it's a ridiculous question.
Wow. You won't get a doggy treat if you don't answer the question.
Black Lab.
Sounds good.
Why?
Because they're smart and loyal.
Good answer.
Still a stupid question.
Well, I can't say I disagree with you there, but why did you come on the show if you didn't want to have to answer silly questions?
Yeah, go, Lily. Girl power. Why?
Actually, I drew the short straw at the precinct. The captain thought it would be good PR. I guess I'm not supposed to say that either.
No, I don't think so.
He's blowing it.
Yeah, he's a little nervous.
Well, that's it. We're out of time. So, Lily, my little love goddess diva, what's it going to be? Hot love or a hot tub? Remember, is it going to be a date or a day of pampering? Fluffing, all that fluffing and love.
Oh, well, I have to admit the pampering sounds really good.
It sounds so good.
But I'm going to go on a date with eligible number 3.
Oh, what a surprise. Well, that means we've got to say thank you and goodbye to our other hunks of the day. So, Lily, would you please tell our audience and the viewers at home exactly why you chose eligible number 3, the very outspoken Police Lieutenant Steve Sloan?
Well, the thing I value most in a person is honesty, and it sounds to me like he has that.
Yes, to a fault, I may add. Anyway, Steve Sloan, come and meet your date. Let me take that. You might need both hands. Okay, guys, don't forget to tune in next week after our video crew have actually followed Steve and Lily on their date. Ooh.
Video crew?
And we're just going to see exactly how Lily fares with the man who refers to himself as the unluckiest bachelor in L.A. on Labor Day. Labor Day, you got it.
Date hasn't even started and I'm bleeding already. Not a good sign.
You know anything at all about this girl you're going out with?
Of course I do. I know a lot of things. She's cute, funny, smart. You know, it's Tougher to get into veterinary school than it is to get into med school?
Well, dogs can be very picky. You know, you have to wonder, though, why a girl with that much on the ball would have to go on a television show to get a date.
She didn't have to, Dad. And she's new in town, and she's adventurous. You know, she likes snowboarding, backpacking, and that other thing, what is it? Spinning. I mean, she's great. Or she's a psycho. Given my dating history, it could go either way.
Having our very own paparazzi crew makes me feel famous or something. Don't look. Act nonchalant.
Let me ask you something. Someone as bright and attractive as you.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think they heard that. Could you speak into the microphone?
Whatever convinced you to go on make a date?
My best friend. She dared me. You see, I haven't been in LA that long, and although it's a little-known fact, most men with pets are married.
You're kidding. That can't be true, can it?
Do you have any pets?
Well, no, but,
So what about you? I mean, you didn't really draw a short straw, did you? That's the lamest story I ever heard.
Here's to short straws and best friends. I refuse to answer that on the grounds that it may tend to incriminate me.
Oh, come on. Your secret is safe with me and our lurking film crew. What's the worst thing you ever did? Besides, you know, go on TV to get a date.
Okay, here it is. When I was 7 years old, I stole a whole box of those snowball cupcakes.
The pink ones? I love those.
Yeah. After I stole them, I didn't know what to do with them, so I ate them all.
Oh, you must have been sick for a week.
Nah. No, only for a minute.
But eating the evidence, that was very smart.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, mine is worse. Okay, I was 6. My brother had just chopped all the hair off my Barbie, so it was an accident, really. I just pushed him down the stairs.
That's not so bad.
He fractured his skull.
That's bad.
I feel terrible about it to this day.
You know, technically, that's a felony assault.
Oh, look who's talking, Mr. Grand Theft Cupcakes. Besides, he assaulted my Barbies.
And juries tend to be very sympathetic about things like that. Listen, this is kind of embarrassing, but, well, I didn't know if we'd get along or not.
So you made another appointment so you'd have an excuse to bail?
No, not exactly. I got to go to work.
Oh, sure.
But I'd love to take you to dinner.
That's okay. I understand.
I don't think you do. Call you tonight?
Get down. Fire again.
Are you all right?
Dude, you're like shot. Yeah, thanks for clearing that up. You think you could call 911? Totally. Not a problem.
Hey, do you mind?
Steve, what happened to you? I thought you were out on your big date.
Yeah, I was. I kind of got shot.
Whoa, you gotta sit down. She shot you?
No.
I don't believe this. First you date that woman who turns out to be a cop killer,
Jesse.
and then you started seeing that woman, the FBI agent, who took another assignment just when things were getting good. Hey, whoa, you gotta sit down.
Jesse, it's just a
And
scratch.
then you fell in love with that married woman, Maeve. Remember her? Married
Yeah,
Maeve.
I remember.
And now this. Steve, you are the unluckiest bachelor in L.A.
So, Jesse, just give me the antibiotics or do whatever it is you're going to do to me, will you?
Until you sit still, mister. Trauma 3.
Look, it's just a scratch. I don't need an operating room.
His date shot him.
I'm going to shoot you in a minute.
Dr. Wilson, thank you for coming right over.
I'm stacked up on rounds. Is this important?
Yes, I was just finishing up my autopsy report on your patient who died during surgery.
Oh, yes. The gallbladder. Levine, Arthur. Yeah.
I'm wondering, you went straight for the open procedure.
Yes?
Why not the laparoscopic? I haven't seen this procedure used in years. No one uses it as a first option.
I do. I learned the old technique. I've never been comfortable with a new one. As overweight as Levine was, it was impossible to use the scope. I had to open him up.
I see.
Is there a problem with the family?
No.
The hospital?
No.
Is someone threatening me with a malpractice suit?
Dr. Wilson, I simply need to account for it in my report. That's all.
I'm the doctor. I use the procedure I do best. Anything else?
No.
Thanks for dinner. That was wonderful.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I forgot.
It's all right. You know, for future reference, you don't have to hire someone to shoot me to keep me from going to work. You know, I could always call in with the flu.
I am willing to go to any length to get that second date.
You know, I hope you don't think that you're in danger of getting shot every time you go out with me.
I'm the adventurous type. I should go.
Already?
It's late, and I have a German Shepherd named Bruno that I need to neuter at 7 a.m. I think he'd want me well rested.
How about later, after you ruin Bruno's life? I know a good little place for lunch.
All right. Call me at the clinic around 1.
Good.
I have to go.
Who's stopping you?
Well, some cop who's out to get me.
You got that right. This is Lieutenant Steve Sloan. I've got a hit-and-run victim at the corner of 26th and Woodley. I need an ambulance, fast. Please, hurry. Please, hurry.
BP 90 over 50, irregular pulse, respiratory rate 70.
A lot of projected venous extension. I'm afraid there's pericardial tamponade. Let's take an x-ray. No. You know what? Let's get her into trauma, too. We don't have time.
Jess.
Steve, we're going to do our best. Meds in.
Pressure's coming back up, 100 over 60.
Thank God. Okay, let's set up for a transesophageal echo. I'm going to need another large bore IV.
She's in VTIB.
Paddles, let's go. Hurry. 200.
200 is charged, or you don't need some gel?
Clear.
Clear. Still VTIBing.
Okay, let's go again.
Okay, 260.
Clear.
Clear.
Try again. Let's bring it up to 300.
No change. Yes, doctor, 300 joules. It's
Clear.
charged. Clear.
Damn, come on, Lily. Again.
300.
Clear.
Clear.
Again.
Dr. Travis.
I said clear. I'm sorry.
Steve.
Amanda, just...
They said that you were in surgery with a patient named Lily Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, it can't be her. She lives in Connecticut. It's got to be another Lily Wilson, huh?
Frederick, what are you talking about?
My sister's name is Lily. Lily? Oh, Lily.
Wilson.
Moses. Frederick, they told me you were in here. I'm so sorry to hear about your sister. Look, we're covered here. Why don't you go home? You've been here all night.
No, I don't want to go home. At least here I can, I have things to do. I can feel useful.
He wants to finish out his shift. Sometimes it's better for people to just keep going.
How is Steve?
He left early this morning. He really hasn't spoken about it. Did you know Frederick had a sister?
Not until last night. Mark?
I could be overthinking this, but doesn't it seem a little odd to you? Frederick Wilson's sister, he's never talked to anybody about her. She's in Los Angeles, on television, dating Steve. And he doesn't even know she's here?
Yeah, he mentioned that yesterday. He said that they had had a falling out, and that she had drug problems, and that he hadn't heard from her since he moved to Los Angeles. What are you thinking?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess. Just seems like a lot of coincidence to me.
You know, there is something else I wanted to talk to you about. It's a little weird given everything that's happened, but Frederick's been acting strange lately. For instance, yesterday I asked him to answer some questions regarding an autopsy I was performing on one of his patients. And he got really defensive and asked me if I was accusing him of malpractice.
What was the problem?
Well, his patient died during a routine gallbladder surgery. I was just curious to find out why he used the open procedure versus the scope. He told me that he had learned the open procedure first and wasn't willing to change.
Seems kind of odd that he hasn't learned the new procedure, though.
That's what I thought.
Excuse me.
Oh. Here, handsome girl.
Hi, Steve Sloan?
Yes.
I saw you on the TV show.
Oh, yeah, well,
Hi, I'm Jeannie, Lily's roommate and best friend.
Well, you're the one that dared her to go on the show.
Oh, yeah, guilty.
Please, sit down.
I shouldn't really stay, but, I just wondered if you found anything out about the person who... No. They said that the car came straight at her.
Can you think of anyone that might have wanted to scare or hurt Lily?
No. I mean, Lily was my best friend. In some ways, I felt like I knew everything that there was to know about her. But sometimes I felt like I just didn't know her at all. I mean, there were things about her past that she just wouldn't talk about. I found this in her office.
Tyler, private investigations.
Yeah, sounds like one of those Raymond Chandler types, doesn't it? You know, the kind that keeps the fifth of scotch in his desk.
I'm looking for Lou Tyler. I'm Lieutenant Steve Sloan.
I'm Lou.
So much for a fifth of scotch in a desk for him.
That's exactly why I shortened it from Louise to Lou. Sit, please. If you were looking for an investigator in the Yellow Pages, who would you choose? A girl-sounding name like Louise, or a grizzled Raymond Chandler-sounding name like Lou Tyler, P.I.?
I see your point. I'm investigating the death of a young woman, Lily Wilson. Can you tell me why she hired you?
She was looking for her estranged brother, Frederick Wilson. Another P.I. in Connecticut had tracked him to L.A., and when she got here, he'd moved.
And after almost a year, you hadn't managed to find him?
She only hired me a week ago.
Why would she wait so long?
Maybe she thought she could find him herself. She didn't know how hard it can be to track someone in this town who doesn't want to be found.
Well, I don't think he was hiding from her. He's doctor at Community General.
Well, if I'd known he was a doctor, I could have found him in 15 minutes.
He was on duty the night they brought her in.
Oh, poor guy. What a shame.
Fix you some breakfast?
No, I ate already. Funeral's at 10. I want to get there early.
Yeah, I told Amanda and Jesse I'd pick them up.
All right, I'll see you there.
All right.
Listen, Dad. After the funeral, you think we could talk?
Sure.
Some things here just don't add up.
Mark.
Mind if I come in?
Oh, sure. Do you want something? Like a drink or something?
No, thanks. I hope you don't mind my coming by, Frederick. You weren't at the funeral. We got a little worried about you.
I couldn't decide what to wear. Yeah. I stood there in front of my closet, looking at my suits, all pressed, hanging neatly, and I couldn't go. I couldn't go. Now, when we were kids, Lily, our grandmother raised us. Well, she took us in. I guess you'd have to say we raised ourselves. I watched after her like she was mine. I knew your son was going to be on that TV show. Everybody in the hospital knew. I forgot to watch. I forgot. I would have seen her. I let her down. How could I go and see her today when I let her down? How's Steve? The gunshot wound.
Oh, more of a scratch than a wound, really.
Are they any closer to finding the guy who was trying to kill her?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that, Frederick. The police have about decided that whoever shot Steve was actually trying to kill Lily.
Drugs. Damn it.
Amanda said you mentioned something about a problem.
Problem? No, she didn't have a problem. She was just throwing her whole life into the gutter. But hey, no problem. I wasn't about to stick around and watch. I told her I would do anything for her. Rehab, therapy, anything. But she was just so completely in denial.
Is that why you came to California?
You think that's harsh?
Wasn't there, Frederick.
So, she comes out here to find me and brings her drug problems along with her, huh?
Yeah, I suppose that's possible. Well, listen, call me if you need anything, all right?
No, but thank you for stopping by.
Oh, there is one possible piece of good news. The camera crew said they saw a white convertible pulling away quickly from the Japanese garden.
They track it down?
No, couldn't get the license plate number.
Well, how many white convertibles could there be in L.A.? 10,000? 15?
Couldn't even guess.
One of which, of course, is mine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't have an alibi. Not for the shooting, not for the hit and run.
Well, I thought you were probably at the hospital.
But there'd be no way to account for every hour.
Yeah, I guess not. You're a good surgeon, Frederick. You're highly respected in the medical profession. I mean, that means at least as much as a white convertible. Well, better go. Call me if I can do anything. Oh, Amanda mentioned something about a gallbladder procedure you did.
What?
I was just curious. Why did you decide against the laparoscopy? If he's lying, he's pretty good.
That was adorable. Marcus Welby likes you. He really likes you.
Shut up.
You know, you might want to consider drinking a little less, Frederick. Just a thought. So where were we before we were so rudely interrupted? I'm sorry if I gave you the impression that it was Lily who's been blackmailing you all these months.
Impression? You come to the hospital and tell me she's going to the press if I don't give her more money? That's not an impression, Lou.
You really shouldn't let yourself get all worked up. I'm not interested in exposing you. I don't want justice. I'm only interested in money. So, do you want to hear my new terms?
When I asked him why he didn't use the laparoscope, he said that his mentor in medical school, Dr. Arneberg, had taught him the open gallbladder, and it was good enough for Arneberg. He said it's good enough for me.
That makes sense.
Wait a minute, Tom Arneberg?
Yes.
I think he published a textbook on general surgery.
Right, which recommended the laparoscope for gallbladder surgery.
So the guy's a little quirky. Likes to do things his own way. What does that got to do with anything?
Quirky? The guy lied.
Steve, you didn't see him identify Lily. The guy was devastated.
Okay. Frederick Wilson is devastated by his sister's death. What does he do in his grief? He starts spinning a tale of her years of drug abuse. She didn't seem like a drug addict to me.
Well, Steve, I'm sorry, but you knew the girl for like a sum total of 2 days. I hate to remind you, but you don't have the best judgment when it comes to women. Have this all...
What did the toxicology report say?
Clean, no drugs in her system, and no liver damage.
Well, not every addict has liver damage. Garlic salt?
Blood pressure.
You know, the problem is you don't have motive.
They fought.
Big deal. You and I fight. Doesn't mean that I'm going to kill you. Can I have that salt again?
You cooked the chicken, right?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't you prepare it the way you wanted it to be?
Well, because people shouldn't eat salt. It's bad for you.
You know, I have to admit, I have not a clue as to what the motive could be.
He doesn't have an alibi for the shooting or the hit and run.
Oh, well, there you go. No alibi. Hang him.
Jesse, what's the matter with you? You act like we're trying to string up Albert Schweitzer or something.
Well, you know what? Frederick Wilson may not be Albert Schweitzer, but he is a good doctor. Look, I just feel personally grateful to the guy, okay?
No, that's not okay. Look, Jesse, you want to give this guy a pass on murder one. I'd like a little more than I feel personally grateful.
Okay, look, I was in the ER, and I was pretty green. I was doing a very tricky procedure, and the patient started to go south. Well, Frederick comes in and just turned it around. And it's not because I was doing anything wrong. It's just he was better than I was. And he didn't rub my face in it. He saved that patient's life, and he wasn't arrogant about it. You know, I respect him for that.
Well, I respect that too, Jesse, but you know, people can have a lot of contradictions. I read an article about a hitman who liked to take in stray cats.
Excuse me. You didn't like my chicken?
It's too salty. Thank you for meeting with me, Dr. Arneberg. My father sends his best regards.
Tell him I'll expect him to write the foreword to my next book.
Well, he'd like that. I wanted to ask you about a student you had years ago.
Oh, well, now, I think you may have made a long, albeit picturesque journey for nothing. I like to forget my students as soon as possible.
His name is Frederick Wilson.
Oh, well, now, you made a liar out of me. Frederick is one of my favorite students. I like to think that I was a mentor to him.
That's what he said.
He did? Frederick's in L.A.?
Yes.
Oh, well, I thought he was somewhere back east. Oh, well, California is blessed for having him on this side of the continent.
You, seem to think very highly of him.
Oh, indeed I do. I always knew he'd make a fine surgeon. He was a wonderful student, straight A's. But more than that, he had the soul of a surgeon.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
Well, who can define it, really? You see it, or you don't.
Well, I just wanted to get a personal reference on him. I appreciate your time.
I'm happy to be of help. You know, when they tried to throw Frederick out, I fought like hell for him, and I'm glad I did.
They tried to throw Wilson out of medical school?
Oh, yes.
Why?
He ran out of money. But Emily, my wonderful secretary, found a scholarship that had gone unawarded, which was specifically designated for minority students.
Minority?
Well, since he's African-American.
So I called the real Dr. Frederick Wilson. He doesn't know anything about this.
Well, if Frederick's smart enough to impersonate a surgeon, getting fake papers and somebody else's license would be no problem at all. Oh, Nancy, have you seen Dr. Wilson?
Trauma 1, gunshot wound.
Listen, call security, have them wait outside Trauma 1. Now.
Sure, Dr. Sloan.
Steve, he's in the middle of a code yellow right now. I have to stop him.
Hey, Dad, I'll get there as fast as I can. Don't let him get away.
Oh, so what do I owe this honor?
Doctor, I have to ask you to step aside. Security's waiting out in the hall.
And why is that?
Problem with your medical license.
The other day you said I was a good surgeon, but a piece of paper changes your opinion?
How good you are doesn't alter the fact that you can't practice medicine without a license.
If I walk away before I insert this chest tube, this man will die.
All right. You finish. Connect it to the thorax.
Tell you the truth, I'm just as glad you found out. I'm sick of having to watch my step. You know, I'm entirely self-taught. Got a photographic memory. Listen to the chest, see if his lung is inflated. I saved exactly 84 people in the time I would have wasted in medical school. I kept track.
Other doctors could have treated those 84 people.
Yeah, odds are those other doctors wouldn't have been as good as I am because most other doctors aren't. I can prove that statistically. I've got a bleeder here. I need another clamp. Wasn't easy convincing the license board to send me another man's license, but if you're clever enough and persistent enough...
And lucky enough.
Luck had nothing to do with it. Oh, another bleeder.
Clip.
Get a clamp. You got it?
Got it.
Good.
Give me some suction and wide open IVs. I need help here. He's hemorrhaging.
Get in there. There's a man with a gun.
Where's the perp?
Dr. Wilson, get him.
Dr. Wilson said there was a guy with...
Dr. Wilson is the perp. Good hold him.
Just Sloan here. Put out an APB on Frederick Wilson. Alert the airports and the Border Patrol. Right, thanks. I'm gonna go over to his place. You wanna come?
No, we just got his patient stabilized. I have to make sure he's all right.
I see him.
Well, the body was burned beyond recognition. However, the dental records match perfectly. Frederick Wilson was definitely in that white Mercedes.
Our Frederick Wilson. You know, he's the last person on Earth I would figure for a suicide.
We found a trace of Valium in his system. Possibly he was a Valium user, self-prescribed.
And he could have been sedated and murdered and pushed over that cliff.
Well, why would someone want to kill him?
Suppose Lily wasn't the one threatening to expose him. Suppose it was somebody else.
Well, but why kill the goose that's laying the golden egg?
No reason. Unless the goose was about to be cooked and wanted to take you with him.
And how do you prove that?
espresso ristretto with a sliver of lemon, please.
Okay, ristretto, due. And how about you, sir?
A cup of coffee.
Sorry?
Coffee, a couple of sugars. In a cup?
I'll bring it to you.
Come on.
I think I hurt his feelings. Thanks a lot for coming to meet me.
Oh, listen, it's my pleasure. Thanks for coming all the way out here. I want to help in any way I can.
You know, they're investigating Frederick's death as a murder, not a suicide.
Really? Do they have any suspects?
No, not so far. One eyewitness, some guy on a motorcycle, said he saw a blonde woman standing where the white convertible went over the cliff.
That's interesting. Speaking as one of the 3 million slightly enhanced blondes in L.A., I gotta tell you, that's not a lot to go on.
That's right. You know, they discovered something kind of disturbing about Frederick. He wasn't really a doctor.
And why did you want to see me?
Well, the police have discovered that Frederick made a substantial withdrawal from his bank, almost $250,000.
Okay, ristretto for the lady and coffee, 2 sugars.
This really looks great. Yeah, thanks. You know, I never understood why coffee got so fancy all of a sudden.
You were saying something about $1 million?
Oh, yeah, there was something else. There were some previous withdrawals made over a period of about 8 months. You know, nothing really big, but still substantial. What's your professional take on that?
Blackmail.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. I don't suppose too many people knew about his secret, did they?
His sister would have known.
Yeah, possibly. And then, of course, a private investigator might know, too.
She only hired me a week ago.
That's right. You told me that. Maybe then you can explain this surveillance tape to me. This was taken in the emergency room at Community General Hospital about a week before the first attempt on Lily's life. You were there for about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I went for a hike and ran into some poison oak. I figured I'd go get a shot of cortisone at the ER, but they were jammed with flu patients. And they told us, if you don't have a knife or gunshot wound, go home and come back later. So I figured I'd go home and tough it out with the calamine and oatmeal poultices.
How did it heal up?
Not a single scar. Now, my guess is that that guy sitting on the bench over there, staring at me, is either A, desperately in love with me, or B, your motorcyclist / eyewitness. And I assume that he hasn't been able to positively ID me, or I would have been arrested by your handsome son sitting next to him.
Pretty fair assumption.
So, since I'm not under arrest and I've finished my overpriced fancy coffee, I trust you won't mind if I get on with my day. I'm sorry I couldn't have been more help to you. Come.
I can't tell. Sorry.
Captain Lemery just called. Lou Tyler's booked on a plane to Buenos Aires this afternoon.
Booked under her own name?
To a country with no mutual extradition, and we have no way to stop her. You know, she's got that $250,000 on her. They'll search her, but, of course, she's way too smart for that.
Well, you know, she's also too smart to let everybody know she's going to be on that plane. Maybe the reservation's a decoy.
Maybe, but where do we start?
Did anybody ever collect on Frederick's life insurance?
Everything keeps coming to a dead end.
You know, if Lou killed Frederick, she's getting away with it. With Frederick dead, we have no way of knowing if he killed Lily.
Hello?
Steve, you were right.
Hey, how you doing? I'm from ITL. I'm here to pick up a body.
Steve, can you hold on a second?
Yeah.
Say, Frederick Wilson. The casket's out back.
May I see the paperwork?
Huh? Oh, yeah, here you go. Somebody filed next to kin.
This is being shipped out of Van Nuys. Steve, you still there?
we cleared for takeoff?
The tower called. They spotted a flare in our number 2 engine as we were warming up. It shouldn't be a problem. They're going to send a couple mechanics to check it out.
Tyler, you're under arrest for murder.
That's ridiculous. I'm transporting Frederick Wilson's body to relatives I've tracked down in Florida.
That isn't Frederick's body.
But surprising, considering your friend, the medical examiner, said that it was based on dental records.
Right. Unless, of course, you murdered someone who roughly fit Frederick Wilson's description, and then broke into Frederick's dentist's office and substituted his dental records for your John Doe.
Why, pray tell, would I do that?
So you and Frederick could make it seem like Frederick Wilson was dead.
You guys are all over the map. First you have me murdering Frederick, then you have me conspiring with him. Of course you don't have prints. You have no proof of a break-in. You have no proof that that body isn't his.
Well, that's one thing you didn't count on. We can prove it's not Frederick's body.
I would love to know how you're going to do that.
That body didn't have the hairline skull fracture that Frederick Wilson got when he was a little boy. His sister pushed him down the stairs. Said it was the worst thing she ever did.
And the worst thing Frederick ever did in his life was kill his sister because he thought she was blackmailing him. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh, wouldn't that have been clever of me?
And you kept blackmailing him. But when it was clear he was going to be brought up on charges for being a fake doctor, he threatened to take you down with him.
And since each of you had the goods on the other, there was only one way out. Split up what money there was and part company. Fake Frederick's death and split the insurance money, and then there was the $250,000 in the lining of the casket.
What the hell is taking these guys?
Don't even think about it.
It wasn't my idea to kill Lily.
Oh, shut up!
I thought she was going to expose me, destroy everything I'd built up. She never did believe in me. Even when we were kids. I thought she was going to ruin my life.
Frederick, nobody wanted to ruin your life. You did that yourself. Shall we?
I'm not saying anything until I speak with a lawyer.
Well, I thought the least you'd do is say thank you.
And why would I want to thank you?
Because Frederick Wilson is no more a jet pilot than he is a doctor. Can't go out and play till we do our homework.
It is my day off. I thought I'd just take advantage of it and head on down to the batting cage.
Is it baseball season already?
Dad, football is over. You know, I just can't understand how an intelligent guy like you doesn't get the intricacies of baseball.
It never fails. When somebody tries to compliment you on your superior intellect, they do it by insulting your intelligence.
Dad, you just never gave baseball a chance. It is so interesting.
For CPAs and statisticians.
What, are you kidding? It is non-stop strategy. When you're at a baseball game, you can't stop thinking.
How about beer and hot dogs?
Well, that too, you know, light, regular, mustard, ketchup. I'll get that. Hello?
Sloan? It's Hawk.
Hey, Hawk. How the heck are you? Where the heck are you? Thought we were supposed to go bowling last week.
Forget bowling. I'm out at this, what do they call it, extended care place in Tarzana. Sunny Meadows.
What, you're moving into a nursing home?
It's not a nursing home, it's a way of life. Anyway, I'm working undercover. And Steve, I've got a murderer here.
Oh, you're pulling my chain.
Just get your keister in gear. and come out and arrest him.
I'm on my way. Ever since he pulled the pin, Hawk's been trying to crack cold cases.
Had any luck?
He claims he's cracked a murder case. Needs me to make the arrest. Feel free to use my bat if you want to go on down to the cage.
Thank you.
See ya.
Say hello to old Hawk.
All right.
Should have had your mask on, Yogi.
Please, if you can give us some space, people. We're coming out. We're coming out in a minute. Here, just please clear the way. You don't want to get your toes run over. People?
What's going on?
There's been an accident. If I could just ask you to stand back or move on.
An accident? Dave Hawkins?
Yes.
How serious is it?
Please, man, please. I'm sorry. I can't discuss this with you unless you're a relative.
I'm a friend. A good friend. What happened?
He slipped in his bathtub and drowned.
Drowned?
Looks like a piece of ceramic, maybe from a broken vase.
And there was one in Mr. Hawkins' room?
Well, every room has one.
I'm afraid there's not one in his room, Miss Hickman.
Your point, Lieutenant?
May have been used as a weapon.
Oh, so now you're saying Mr. Hawkins was murdered?
It's a possibility.
Why am I not surprised? All anybody has to do is say old people's home, and immediately everybody assumes the worst. Every time you turn around, some busybody is doing an expose.
I'm a detective, not a reporter.
Well, you know what? I guarantee you, Detective, that if Mr. Hawkins had lived at home and slipped in his own tub, you wouldn't be snooping around for pieces of a vase that might have been broken weeks ago.
Miss Hickman, I can assure you that is not the case.
This is a retirement home. Our residents are elderly, and they die with some regularity. Now, that's sad, but it's a fact of life.
He knew I was on my way to see him.
And you were inconvenienced. Well, work in my business for a while, Lieutenant, and you'll find that death is a lot like the Jehovah's Witnesses. Always showing up at the most inconvenient times.
I'd like to speak to some of the other residents.
Well, I suppose I can't prevent it, but would you remember that our guests are easily upset? In fact, I think I'll have our administrator, Mr. Zenick, escort you. By the way, are those, by chance, the property of the deceased?
Afraid not. As a matter of fact, they're property of the LAPD.
We have very good lawyers, Lieutenant, so give me the slightest reason and I'll sick the little devils on you.
as you know Hawkins.
Not very. I mean, he just moved in a few weeks ago. I certainly wouldn't have picked him for the dead pool.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, well, I don't mean to seem insensitive, but when you work with old people, you can't help guessing who's going to go next. Now, I wouldn't have put my money on Hawkins, but who could have guessed he'd slip in the tub?
Pardon me? I was told I had to check with you. I'm Julie Crane, one of the nurses here.
Miss Crane?
I want to gather up Mr. Hawk's personal belongings and send them to his sister.
I'm afraid for the time being it's a crime scene.
Julie here knows every nook and cranny of this place, right? She can introduce you to anybody you could possibly want to talk to. I do have other responsibilities.
How well did you know Mr. Hawkins?
I knew he was an ex-policeman. I knew he was widowed. And I knew he was what, being from Arizona, I call a cactus pear. Tough exterior, pure mush on the inside.
Dave Hawkins cheated at gin rummy. What more do you need to know?
He did not. Just because you couldn't beat him, Jimmy, didn't make the man a card cheat.
Didn't even make him particularly a good player.
Do you suspect foul play?
Why, do you have reason to believe he was a victim of foul play?
Of course not. For crying out loud, why would anybody go to the bother of knocking off one of us? Wait a week or so and the Grim Reaper will handle it. No muss, no fuss.
Have you come up with a motive?
Motive, schmotive. Estelle here thinks she's a regular Mrs. Maple, like in those mysteries she has in that gadget of hers.
Her name is Miss Marple, Mr. Smarty Pants. I have almost all the Agatha Christies right here in my little e-book. If you ever want any, you're very welcome to read them.
A big waste of time, if you ask me.
You know, maybe if you had read more mysteries along the way, you might have honed more skills in logic.
I was a football coach, woman. There's nothing more logical than football.
There's more to life than football, Jimmy.
But there's nothing more important.
Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy was a coach, a football coach, for 38 years.
Who knew Hawkins the best?
Oh, it got to be Bud Ellison.
You're right.
Did Hawk ever discuss his police work with you?
No, we didn't talk shop. He pretty much stuck to sports and women.
Did he have any enemies you're aware of?
Not that I can think of. He cheated at cards. Around these parts, that made him a paragon of virtue.
Boy, I hope that garbage strike is over soon. Things are piling up all over the place.
Now, remind me, we'll make a trip out to the dump this weekend.
Did you finish the autopsy on Dave Hawkins?
Yes, I did, and he definitely drowned. As for the bump on the back of the head, I'd have to say he slipped in the bathtub.
No, I don't believe it.
Is there some rule that old cops can't slip on porcelain? There's no sign of battery, no cuts, no bruises, no nothing.
Look, it's not just that he wouldn't have rushed me over there to scrub his back. I looked at the towel in his bathroom. It was wet.
So he washed already?
Exactly. And nobody takes 2 baths in one morning.
Ah, the answer to a girl's prayers.
She means the ribs.
I knew that. It's always the ribs. That's why I carry them around. What is all this?
Hawkins' files. I stopped off downtown and got a list of all the cases he took with him when he retired. If I know one that's missing, it might just point me in the right direction.
Kind of early for ribs for me. Let me see the list.
Thanks.
Ryder Fur Company.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
Jensen Jewel.
Uh-huh.
P&A train robbery?
Your friend was looking for Jesse James? Now, he was old.
I haven't seen anything in here about train robbery.
You familiar with the case?
Doesn't ring any bells.
Well, maybe it was before your time.
I thought train robberies were before my time.
Oh, Mark.
I think I got it.
Or your flashlight?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thanks.
I'll be right on it.
1947, two masked men robbed a P&A, killed a guard, and made off with almost $2 million. Now, one of them was gunned down when he tried to run a roadblock, but the other one got away. But the guard was able to give a description before he died.
And you want to know what he looked like today?
Can do.
Can try. All right. Scan him in. Okay, now keep in mind a lot of this is guesswork. A lot of things can happen to a face. Should have seen my face 50 years ago. Not a wrinkle. Okay, now we'll take in the cheeks a little bit. And then bushy up the eyebrows a little. And then we'll bring down his jowls. And of course, well, we have no way of knowing whether or not he kept his hair.
I don't think he did.
Okay, bald he is. You know this guy?
Yep.
Good boy.
You must like this place a lot more than I do, the way you keep hanging around.
You seen Bart Ellison around?
You're too late.
Well, he's gone?
Oh, that's one way of putting it. But around here, they like to talk institutionese. Nobody ever just drops dead or kicks the bucket.
What?
Here at the home, we prefer to say that the dearly beloved passed over to the other side.
Or he's gone to his final resting place.
Or gone to meet his maker. I love that one. Makes God sound like Geppetto.
You're telling me he's dead?
He died from an overdose of sleeping pills, so we can't rule out suicide.
Yes, we can. According to the nurse out there, Ellison rarely asked for sleeping pills. The other residents swear that he didn't borrow any from them.
Look, I'll buy that Ellison murdered Hawkins because he knew he was onto him, but who'd have any reason to kill Ellison?
Someone who knew about the money.
Steve, any hunches?
Well, Miss Hickman raises my hackles, but I guess that doesn't make her a murder suspect.
You know, some of those residents are forced to sign over all their worldly goods when they move in. Hey, that's a pretty tempting situation for an owner who's both greedy and impatient.
Yeah, but it's not always a bad deal. For instance, my friend's great-grandmother, she signed everything over to the nursing home, which was run by the church. That was 20 years ago. And from what I understand, the way this woman eats, she's ahead of the game.
Hey, that was the church, though. I mean, what if Ms. Hickman is not the sort who'd rather give than receive?
That's a pretty far-fetched conclusion.
I'm not concluding, I'm just suggesting.
It wouldn't hurt to check Hickman's bank account.
Hey, and you should check her phone bills while you're at it. See if there's any long-distance calls to the Cayman Islands or Switzerland.
You've been reading John Grisham again, haven't you?
And, you know, I just thought of something else. Who's to say that there's any money left? I mean, even back then, $2 million could only buy so much wine, women, and song.
Short time after he robbed the train, Ellison was arrested for a bank robbery he committed a year before, in which a bank clerk was killed. Ellison got a life sentence. And even with time off for good behavior, he still served almost 50 years. He just got out.
And there's no indication he went on any kind of a big spending spree before he checked into Sunny Meadows, either.
How could all that money just vanish?
You know, it's too bad Hawkins didn't tell you everything he knew when he called.
He just wanted to see the look on my face when he handed me the case all wrapped up in a big fancy ribbon. I gotta get back out there, do some more snooping around.
Yeah, somebody's got to. But this time it's not going to be you.
No, Dad.
Look, the job needs somebody who can slip right in there and fit in.
But don't even think about it.
It's an old folks' home. I'm just planning ahead. Way ahead, I hope.
Yeah, that's not funny. Besides, you're too well known. Somebody would be bound to recognize you.
I'm not that well known. And I'll disguise myself as an old man.
You're a relative of Mr. Brinkley.
Drink tea? No, coffee. I prefer coffee.
No, actually, I'm just a good friend. After his housekeeper, Bessie, passed away, my wife and I took him in, and we both work, so you know how that is.
You mustn't be too hard on yourselves. Caring for the elderly is best left to the competent professionals. Now, as to payment.
Yes, you know, we've decided to go with the monthly plan.
Oh, you're certain that you wouldn't want the peace of mind that comes with knowing...
Oh, no. At $4,000 a month, I think that Mr. Brinkley would be $180 before you'd ever have to consider evicting him.
I see. Well, I'm sure you both know best.
Oh, arrest? Had arrest. Had arrest before, tell her.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, why don't we get started?
Oh, I did? I'm sorry. Must have been those cucumbers.
Oh.
Real nice.
Oh, planning to clean behind it, Miss Crane?
Oh, Miss Hickman wants all of Bart's personal items cleared out of the room. We have a new resident.
Here he is, our new boy. Mr. Brinkley, welcome.
Mr. Brinkley, I hope you'll be very happy here. We can never have too many handsome men around.
Oh, I bet he heard that one okay.
Well, what have we here? It's to you.
Dear Julie, you have been the one ray of sunshine in my miserable life. So this is for you. Sorry it can't be a Picasso. Oh, please give it a good cleaning, a new frame, and a place in your heart. So you'll never forget your friend, Bart Ellison. Isn't that sweet?
What, you eat? Yeah, I'm sure ready. Yeah, macaroni and cheese, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Swinburne's. How'd you come up with this place?
Once my dad found out that Ellison went somewhere in a cab the day he died, it was no trick to find out where he'd gone.
You really think he bought $2 million worth of antiques?
We'll soon find out. Must have converted the cash into something else or it would have turned up by now.
It'd be a lot easier to hide a bag of money than 1,000 armoires.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. May I help you?
You'd like to know if you recognize this person?
Might I ask what he's done?
He's died.
Oh, what a shame. Well, the gentleman had taste. Only the other day, he purchased a very handsome timepiece.
I don't think he'd spend $2 million on a watch.
Actually, sir, I can assure you there are any number of antique timepieces worth considerably more than $2 million.
Well, can you tell us how much you paid for this particular timepiece?
I'm awfully sorry, sir, but at Swinburne's we never divulge such matters, except, of course, to the Internal Revenue.
I'm with the LAPD.
Oh, your mother must be so proud.
Redecorating?
I thought I'd hang Bart Ellison's painting here in the hallway where everyone can enjoy it. What do you think?
Oh, a little higher on the left. Oh, nice. I'm fine. Everything's just fine.
I want you to tell everyone how you feel. Yeah.
Go ahead, come on.
Well, I mean, you know, I only first met him 3 weeks ago.
What are you watching?
Oh, crapola. That fellow with the little piggy eyes is married to the lady with the goiter. But he's really stuck on his brother-in-law.
No. The lady with the goiter is his sister.
He's married to his sister?
Doesn't that make him his own brother-in-law?
Wouldn't surprise me. Even football isn't what it used to be, with all that padding and all those sissy rules protecting the quarterbacks. They're turning the greatest game ever invented into a damn sewing bee.
The way you two carry on, I'll bet you all those people are actors.
You think they just went out and found an actress with a goiter the size of Wyoming? Oh, yeah, I bet she gets a lot of roles.
You can't take these shows seriously. It's like the wrestling, right, Isaiah?
Actually, it's a nice change. Seeing all these folks worse off than ourselves.
What are you talking about? They're young. How could they be worse off? Old is bad. Stupid is just stupid.
Isaiah, you know, you ought to have that checked out.
Oh, it's just a cold. I can't seem to shake it.
Yeah. I don't know, it sounds like the beginning of bronchitis. Maybe even pleurisy. I take Reader's Digest.
There's something about that man I don't trust.
Yeah, like he hears only what he wants to hear.
No, it's not just that. I tried calling his reference numbers, but the only place I reached anyone was that bank that he's supposed to have been president of. And the young woman I spoke to had never heard of him.
Huh. Could be he was there before her time.
Could be, but I don't want to take chances. You know, remember, people that are out to sell papers and get ratings don't worry about the truth. Those muckrakers deal strictly in rumor and innuendo.
Brinkley is a little long in the tooth to be working in the media, don't you think?
And just how old do you think Mike Wallace is?
Huh. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you so much. It's been very helpful.
Thank you, madam. May I be of assistance?
Hi. I called you about doing an appraisal?
Ah, you are Mr. Zenik.
That's right. Nice to meet you. My uncle died recently, and he left me something very special. He left me this. I'm pretty sure he bought it here, and I was just curious what you thought it might be worth.
You wish to sell it?
Well, maybe. I don't know. This thing is it's loaded with sentimental value for me, but, you know, I think Uncle Bart would understand.
Oh, yes. Dead relatives are so much more understanding than the other kind, aren't they?
Yeah. So, just ballpark of how much are we talking here?
As you are the gentleman's nephew, I'll give you $3,000 for it, sir.
Come again?
3,000.
What are you, nuts? It says here that this was made special for a millionaire by the firm Maison Montmartre in the 30s.
Ah, yes, the Montmartre Orologue. It's a superb blend of beauty and precision.
Huh.
Yes, along with producing milk chocolate and avoiding armed conflict, it is what the Swiss do best.
You're telling me that this is worth $3,000?
Oh, no. The Montmartre Orologue is worth $4 million.
I knew it.
Regrettably, sir, this is not the Orologue. This, as I explained to your dear departed uncle when he purchased it, is a very cunning copy. You are difficult to shop for, aren't you?
Listen, Bonnie Hickman's not the only suspicious character around here. I'm also keeping my eye on this guy, Todd Zenik. I'd sure like to have a look at his resume.
What was that?
No, nothing.
Something's going on. I know you, Dad. I can tell when you're not telling me everything.
Well, there's nothing to tell. Here, I gotta go.
Wait a minute, Dad. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Hey, somebody's at the door. I gotta go.
I thought it might be a good idea if Amanda...
I can't talk about this now.
Brinkley!
Hold on. Just a minute.
Daddy there?
Come in.
It's time for lunch.
Oh, I'm not very hungry.
We're having your favorite.
Macaroni and cheese. What are we waiting for? Macaroni and cheese.
Well, your employment record is very impressive. Frankly, I wonder why you want to work here. Excuse me, has knocking on a door become a lost art?
Knock? Well, yeah, used to knock. Couldn't hear anybody say, come in.
Perhaps that's because no one ever said it.
You know, I'm sorry to bother you, but that nice Miss Crane's been good to me. I'd like to get her a little something for her birthday, perhaps. You don't happen to know when her birthday is, do you?
Now, how would I know that?
A hat? No, I was thinking more like a nice scarf. Now, if you just give me a peek in the personnel files, I have a hunch she's a Pisces.
Well, those files are confidential, and if you'll excuse me, I'm really quite busy.
I could wait outside.
No, thank you, Miss Reynolds. That won't be necessary.
I'll come back a little later.
Okay, I'm sorry. As I was saying, your regular community general seems excellent. Do you mind telling me why you want to leave?
Well, believe me, Miss Hickman, I have no problem working hard. Matter of fact, I love to work hard. But they work me like a dog over there. I've got 2 kids. I simply want a job that has regular hours.
Well, Miss Reynolds, I guess that's that. If you want the job, it's yours.
Well, thank you. You can call me Charlene.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Bye.
What are you doing here?
Scared me half to death. We thought it was a good idea if you had a second pair of eyes out here. Besides, Steve was supposed to call you and let you know I was on my way.
You don't think I can take care of myself, do you?
It's not that. Hawkins was a tough cop, and Ellison was a killer, and look what happened to them because no one was watching their back.
Listen, the only danger to me is tapioca, poison. You get it twice a day.
Well, Mr. Brinkley, my name is Charlene Reynolds.
Miss Reynolds, nice to meet you. Listen, as long as you're here, there's a nice man down there named Isaiah Patterson. Got a very nasty cough. Have a look at him, will you?
Okay.
Mr. Zenek, what are you doing here?
I followed this into your room. So unless he was a pet, we have a problem.
I can just see the headlines now. Bubonic plague breaks out at Sunny Meadows.
It's a garbage strike. What do you want me to do?
Well, assuming you're not the Pied Piper, I suggest you call an exterminator. And another thing, if any of the residents ask, we have ants.
Stay bundled up, Mrs. Jackson.
Oh, this is crazy. Whoever heard of fumigating at night?
Well, it's probably just a trick so we all could sleep through breakfast and they'd save a few bucks.
Don't give them any ideas.
Is all this for one little rat?
Well, if you're speaking of Zenek, he's not so little. Are you okay, Isaiah?
I'm fine.
Well, you sound terrible.
Yeah, I agree. Isaiah, you should be in bed.
Let me see what I can do.
Oh, it's a shame that sweet girl isn't in charge instead of that awful Zenek.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be cut out for this kind of work, does he? Really makes you wonder what he's doing here.
Pest control.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm looking for rats.
In Mr. Brinkley's drawers?
Why aren't you in the social hall where you belong?
You've got a bunch of elderly people huddled down there, cold and miserable. And I think Mr. Patterson needs medical attention.
Oh, now you're a doctor.
You don't have to be a doctor to know when somebody's sick. And why couldn't the fumigating have taken place in the morning?
You know, Julie. I get the distinct impression that you'd be a lot happier working somewhere else.
No, I'd be happier if you were working somewhere else.
You're fired.
You don't have the authority to fire me.
Watch me. I'll give you 15 minutes to clear out of here.
I want to get into Miss Hickman's office. Could you create some kind of a little disturbance in here?
Why don't we just burn the place down?
How about something a little less drastic?
How about we set fire to the kitchen? It'd be a public service.
How about you and I raising a little ruckus?
Can you do that?
Oh, why should tonight be different from any other night?
1, 2,
3.
Oh! Who are you calling a card?
The shoe fits, old woman. Card chase.
Well, I just thought you'd want to know what's going on. Something's wrong, Miss Hickman. I don't know. I'll go see.
You cheated checkers. I've seen you cheat at chess.
He said some terrible things to me that a gentleman would never say to a lady.
That's right, and I would never say them to a lady.
Oh, well, you're lucky I'm a lady or I'd knock your teeth out. And after you take your teeth out, I'm going to crush them.
Oh, you...
Hey! Will you two knock it off? Please.
And I thought I told you to leave.
What were you even thinking? I was taking care of the situation in the most efficient way I could. You didn't even have to be here.
Let me get this straight. I find a dead rat, you tell me to call in a fumigator, I do, and now you're upset.
I didn't tell you to do the job in the middle of the night.
Oh, it's hardly the middle of the night.
Well, it is to these people.
Oh, I see. You'd prefer it if they showed up at high noon when we have visitors, make it real convenient for Channel 2 to have us on the 5 o'clock news. Hey, it makes no difference to me. You're the one who's spooked by the media.
Oh, you're enjoying this, aren't you?
Not at all, Miss Hickman. I don't like being made whipping boy just because you're paranoid.
Excuse me?
What? Is it the invisible door? Doesn't anybody even see it?
It's Isaiah. He's having some sort of attack.
Thank you.
I've called 911.
Mark, hurry. He's gonna need a trach.
Go to the infirmary, see if you can find a scalpel.
Okay, I think my medical bag is in my room.
Hang in there, Isaiah.
Oh, he's dying. Somebody do something.
You're right. Has anybody got a... Jimmy, you had a Swiss Army knife, I saw it.
Why do you want it?
I have to perform an emergency tracheotomy.
Over my dead body.
Jimmy, I'm a doctor.
What do you do in your spare time? Leap over tall buildings?
I'm Dr. Mark Sloan from Community General Hospital. You have to believe that. He's going to choke to death. You have to trust me.
Come on.
I'm also going to need your flask. Thank you.
If he dies, there's nobody to blame but Jimmy Corley.
All you did was try to save your friend. You did right.
Spread the incision for me a minute.
All right.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Oh no. Oh no. He is.
He's going to be all right. He's going to be all right.
Oh.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Good work, Mark. But as you can see, I'm returning the unused portion of your monthly fee. Tell your bosses that my lawyers are on the alert. Now I want you out of here.
We're not reporters.
Oh, I see it's a hobby. You just can't help yourselves. You see a nursing home and you have to start snooping around. Get out now.
All the good ones are leaving. First Julie, now you, and Isaiah's in the hospital.
Now, don't you worry about Isaiah. He's going to be fine.
I don't see why you can't stick around. Who cares if Brinkley's not your real name? It's not like you're too young to move in with us old geezers.
I'll geezer you.
Well, you know, I'm just sorry I couldn't do what I came here to do.
Oh, you were here for Isaiah. That's what matters, Doc. Without you, he'd have been a goner.
Oh, baloney. A man that could have handled it fine.
You're forgetting the only reason why I'm here is because you're here.
Oh, you're not going to be here for the sweetheart dance. Oh, and now that you can walk, I was looking forward to a cha-cha.
Estelle, believe me, you're not missing a thing.
Oh.
Never thought I'd say it, but I'm going to miss you, Doc.
Well, there's nothing says I can't come and visit, is there?
Oh, sure. People always say they're going to visit, but they hardly ever do.
Who can blame them? Who'd want to be here if they didn't have to be?
Well, are you kidding, Jimmy? This is a great place.
Oh, Jimmy likes to complain. I keep telling him there are worse places to be in.
And far worse people he could be spending his days with, too.
Oh.
Bye. Jimmy, see you, Doc. Bye, Amanda.
Bye-bye.
Well, lighten up, Estelle. You've still got me.
Oh, no.
You know, if you believe Zenek's personnel file, and I guess Hickman did, you'd take him for a cross between Jonas Salk and Mother Teresa.
The fact is, before Sonny Meadows, the closest he ever came to working in an institution was the laundry at Leavenworth.
How does he figure in this?
Well, it turns out he's the grandson of Sid Hurst, who was Bart Ellison's partner in the train robbery job.
He's been tracking down the money all this time?
Well, probably figured that Ellison double-crossed his grandfather and he feels entitled.
But how do we tie him to a murder when we can't even prove it's been a murder?
And where's the money?
If Zenek hasn't found it by now, I'm betting it doesn't exist.
Wait a minute, garbage.
Excuse me?
I'm just thinking about that garbage strike.
Excuse me. What are you doing here?
We invited her.
She's our guest.
Show up at a shindig like this, I'd hate to think what the rest of your social life is like.
Do you realize that if that man weren't greedy, selfish, and mean, he'd have no personality at all?
I've missed you guys.
Oh, we've missed you, too.
Have you seen Isaiah?
Yes, and he's doing just fine. Dr. Sloan said he'd be back on his feet in a few days.
You know, we really owe Dr. Sloan. And I think I know how we can repay him.
No, now don't start on that again.
What are you talking about?
She's talking nonsense.
Says you.
I'm not letting you get involved in anything foolhardy.
You're not letting me? Oh, Jimmy, I'm not one of your little football players who jumps every time you blow a whistle.
You're a feeble old woman, Estelle, and somebody has got to look out for you.
You're a feeble old busybody. You come with me, dear. Dr. Sloan thinks there's been a murder, and we're going to solve it.
The screwiest person I ever knew was a fullback named Wabowski. Well, Wabowski is now in second place. I've got to go stop her from herself.
You might want to think twice. Estelle has a pretty bad temper.
You're right. Let someone do it who's getting paid to. Hey, Zenek!
This is the last one. It's got to be in here.
What the hell are you doing?
None of your business.
I get paid to make everything at Sunny Acres more busy. Estelle, get inside before you catch your death. And you, get out of here! Get out! Before I have you arrested for trespassing.
I'll leave when the party's over.
Gotcha!
Ditto. What? What, is some law against having a messy room?
You think that's the murder weapon, don't you? This is what you're looking for, Zenek. There are no usable prints on it.
Well, gee. Then why don't you guys take a hike? Unless, of course, you want to help me clean up.
You still don't get it, do you?
What do you plan to tell the judge when he asks you why you were rummaging around in all that garbage? I mean, who else would do that but the killer?
Zenek, you're under arrest.
It's Mrs. Yabla.
You all right?
Kick ass!
Right.
Jimmy, no!
You should have punted when you had the chance.
Oh,
Get out of my way.
You all right, Jimmy?
Oh, I'm fine. It's like Mr. House used to say, hit him low, hit him hard. And if they get up, hit him again. Right, Estelle?
Right, Jimmy!
My imagination is waiting for him down here.
Oh, and no disrespect, but you and your son are a couple of kids. You don't send boys to do a man's job. You look at that. It looks like a
Picasso. How you feeling, Isaiah?
Tip top. I'm only hanging around because the food is so much better here than at Sunny Meadows.
But you got to promise the Buddha's sorry butt out by Sunday.
Sunday? Why is that?
He's going to be my best man.
You're all invited, of course.
Well, we'll be there with bells on. Congratulations, you two.
Now I'm going to get that cha-cha.
Well, as long as your husband doesn't object.
You leave him to me.
I think it's great, but isn't it kind of sudden?
At our age, Sonny, you do it sudden or you don't do it at all.
I just find it so hard to believe.
It's true, though. Ellison bought that Picasso and covered it up with a painting of his own, figuring nobody would know the difference.
That's why he left it to Julie with instructions to have it cleaned and reframed.
Yeah, I almost feel sorry for Zenick. All that effort, nothing to show for it.
Oh, I wouldn't call 20 years to life nothing. You know, the best part is Julie's going to sell that Picasso and she's going to buy Sunny Meadows.
Hooray!
You know, it was really kind of nice out of the home. Yeah, right. Pleasant surroundings, nice, friendly people, and the food really wasn't half bad. I was thinking maybe when the time comes...
Oh, no, you don't. Your home is with me.
Can you learn to make tapioca?
Sure thing.
Well, don't.
Alex? Alex! Hey! Hi. You know, they have a sleep disorder unit at the hospital. I'm fine.
Everybody out! No!
Whoa, hey, let's take it easy, okay?
Hank, don't do this.
Sit down!
Please, Hank.
Shut up!
Then just give me the gun, okay?
Why don't you go get the blinds?
Okay, look, I'm gonna do something for you, okay? And then I want you to do something for me. I want you to put the gun down, okay?
I got something to settle.
Okay, look, we can work this out, okay? You put the gun down.
Both of you leave now!
Look, I can't leave as long as you're threatening me.
Get out or I kill them all!
Look, you're making it worse. Go outside. We'll talk to him, please.
That's to the Malibu Point Marine Air Station.
Death was instantaneous.
Anybody else hurt?
No. When he came in, he fired a shot into the ceiling and then ordered everybody to leave. Everybody except the 3 Marines that were here at the table.
Captain Paul Davis, Lieutenant Gene Romansky, Lieutenant Robert Martinelli. This is my father, Dr. Mark Sloan. He's a consultant with the police department.
What happened? Said he was going to make us all sorry. Put a gun to his head, pulled the trigger.
Sorry for what?
Well, I was engaged to Hank, but he was so jealous all the time. You know, I couldn't live with his accusations, and I had to break it off.
When did you do that?
About 2 months ago. Well, after that, he just started stalking me. It was... Well, he scared me, and I finally talked to Lieutenant Martinelli about it.
You're with military police?
That's right.
Did you arrest him?
It wasn't that easy.
Why not? Look, we can do this by braille, or you can actually talk to me and help me get to the bottom of this.
Well, Hank was always careful to make sure there are no witnesses. There's nothing really Lieutenant Martinelli could have done.
Well, he did ask to meet with me about the situation. That's why we were all here. On the adjutant to Colonel Chandler.
Chandler's your CO?
That's right.
Now, Lieutenant Martinelli had briefed me on the situation. I was hoping, well, we were all hoping we could find some way to defuse the situation.
I just can't believe he killed himself.
Jesse, Alex, I'm sorry. I'll have to conduct a gunshot residue test on you. In fact, I'll have to test you all.
That's okay, but you should know we're all covered in residue.
We were at the range this morning. Qualifying test.
Lieutenant Sloan? Hannah Bernstein, NIS. I understand some of our people are involved in a situation.
Steve Sloan. Who called you?
I did.
NIS has jurisdiction over cases involving military personnel.
Not off base. Within the city, it's LAPD jurisdiction.
Well, there were no civilians killed or wounded.
No, but...
No civilian witnesses.
What's that got to do with anything?
This is a Navy investigation. I'll take over.
Nice try, but this one belongs to the LAPD.
You're only making work for yourself, Detective. And I would think you would have other more pressing matters.
Why don't you let me worry about my time management, Warrant Officer Bernstein? I've started my investigation. I'm going to see it through.
Do as you like.
I intend to.
Fine.
So, Thomas's death was suicide?
Yes, sir.
It appears to be, sir.
What would make it definitive for you, Detective?
I'd like to take a look at Thomas's medical records for state of mind.
Medical records are confidential.
Yes, but Thomas is dead, and I want this cleaned up quickly. Release the records.
Yes, sir.
Were you ever in the service, Lieutenant Slim?
Yes, sir. Infantry.
No?
2 tours.
Well, then you understand. The military likes to clean up its own mess.
This is just routine, sir. We'll tread lightly.
Good day, sir.
Warrant Officer Bernstein. Look, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your investigation or show you up or anything like that.
I didn't say you were.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my job.
Okay.
So, why don't we cooperate? You know, share information, work together.
We could do that.
Great. Good. Well, I'm glad we had this talk.
Just don't do anything without telling me.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just been a long day.
It's only 10 o'clock.
Well, I didn't get much sleep last night. I was working a double shift at the mini-mart, and then I still had to study when I got home.
What time did you get to bed?
You remember what med school's like?
Fortunately, I forgot all about the not sleeping part.
I'm glad I ran into you, though. I was wondering if you had any odd jobs that need doing around the house or anything.
You looking for more work?
Well, I don't have my dad to go to anymore for help, and I'm a little short. Pretty much got to take care of everything on my own.
Well, Alex, I admire your work ethic, but I'm a little worried about your studies and your health.
It's temporary, just until Barbecue Bob's reopens.
Who knows how long that's going to be?
Has anyone seen Jesse?
Not this morning, no.
I think there's a problem with the Thomas autopsy report. I think we should call Steve.
Thomas's medical records support the coroner's findings that he was right-handed.
I could have told you that. I used to play softball with him.
You were friends?
We weren't friends, but I knew him. It's a small post. I know most of the officers.
Thomas was shot in his right temple. Now, why would he take the gun in his left hand and try and shoot himself in the right side of his head?
I don't know. He was holding the weapon in his left hand.
Why would he do that? I mean, if he was right-handed, why would he hold the gun in his left hand?
I don't know why he did. I know that he did.
The coroner only found traces of gunshot residue on his left and significant residue on his right.
So what? I'm left-handed. I do lots of things with both hands. For example, I bat right-handed.
Which hand do you shoot with?
What does it matter what I do? Hank Thomas had a weapon in his left hand. He shot himself in the head. I saw him. Now, you can ask your friend Dr. Travis. He saw him holding the weapon in his left hand. He saw him fire it into the ceiling.
He's hiding something.
How do you know?
gut feeling.
Okay, guys, tell me what you think, honestly. I'm thinking about getting a machine for the restaurant.
A cappuccino machine and a barbecue joint?
Yeah, ribs and latte. That makes a lot of sense.
Right there.
What's Alex doing out there?
I've got him repairing those broken tiles on the roof.
I hate flower puzzles. All the pieces look the same.
Jess, are you positive Thomas had his gun in his left hand?
Steve, I saw what I saw. He used his left hand.
Yeah, but it's possible that he transferred the gun to his right hand before he shot himself.
After he fired one shot into the ceiling with his left hand.
And 3 Marine officers are lying about what happened.
Yeah, Jesse's right. Why would they all lie? There it is.
No, I already tried that piece.
You had it upside down.
Oh.
How's the coffee?
It's great.
You went to the air station and interviewed Captain Davis without me?
Hannah, yeah,
What happened to let's cooperate? Or I think we got off on the wrong foot.
well, I was acting on information that had just come in. I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
You said you would keep me informed.
I know, I forgot. I'm sorry. Can we talk about it?
I'm sorry.
I know it looks like I tried to trick you, but I didn't. Honest. And I'm just not used to working with other people. Look, if I promise that I'll never do it again, can you quit being mad at me?
I've been given orders to wrap this investigation up.
Wrap it up. We haven't even gotten the answers yet.
Well, as far as Colonel Chandler's concerned, we do. Thomas committed suicide.
What do you think?
Doesn't matter what I think.
Of course it does. Why don't you just tell him? This is your first case, isn't it?
No. Well, I mean, the first case I've handled, by myself, yes.
Well, what if I could find something incriminating before you got to me? You think Chandler lets you stay on the case?
What? What could you find?
Think you could get me into Thomas's quarters?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, a little bit. How about you?
Little. What are you hoping to find? A suicide note?
Well, it'll certainly clear things up. I don't think we're going to get that lucky.
Over there?
Hello?
Hank Thomas?
What can I do for you?
Western State Annuity is delighted to offer you our Gold Service life insurance policy at a substantial discount if you sign up today.
Yeah,
now, this
not
policy...
interested, but thanks anyway.
Oh, well, I'm sure once you see the generous terms we have to offer...
Let me ask you a question. You offer a retroactive policy?
Retroactive?
Yeah, life insurance for the already deceased?
Of course not.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Telemarketer?
Uh-huh.
So annoying.
Hey, look at this.
Can you retrieve them?
With a little help. You still there, Mr. Tate?
Yes,
And you received the search warrant?
I have it right here. Do you want me to play the messages for you now?
Go ahead.
Hank Thomas, this is Mega Hits Movies. The 2 videos you reserved are ready for pickup. We're open until 11 tonight.
Hi, this is Vinny at the Pro Shop, confirming your tea time for 2:45. Thanks.
Reserves videos, makes a golf date, and then commits suicide?
This is Susan Chandler. Please call me when you get this. It's important. Thank you.
Susan Chandler?
Colonel Chandler's wife.
I'm confused. I thought Thomas's death was ruled as a suicide.
We haven't made a final determination on that yet, Mrs. Chandler.
Your message said it was important for you to talk to him. Can you tell us why? Well, certainly, but it had nothing to do with his death. Would still like to know, ma'am. Well, my husband's being promoted to general, and Captain Thomas was personnel officer at the station. And what I needed was a list of all the pilots, so I could invite them down to the officers' club for a surprise wedding down party.
A wedding down party?
It's a celebration to break in or wet down his new star with a few drinks.
Did Captain Thomas call you back?
No, I never heard from him. Thank you very much for your time, Mrs. Chandler, and we're sorry to have bothered you.
You didn't think that maybe the investigating officers would want to know about that phone call?
No, I couldn't imagine what my phone call would have to do with his death. And then I heard the investigation was closed.
Not by the LAPD.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't have been more help. Good day. Nice to meet you.
Please promise me you won't tell Dr. Sloan or Dr. Travis about this.
Alex.
Can't afford to lose either one of my jobs.
You could have fractured your arm or your leg or worse, and then where would you be?
It was an accident. It won't happen again.
Sit down.
I'm fine.
Alex, you don't have to kill yourself working 3 jobs to pay for your medical education. There are other ways.
Well, I can't take out any more loans. I'll be paying them off until I retire.
What about the Army?
The Army? I don't think so.
You know, they'll pay for your medical education if you just give them a few years' service.
Amanda, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not exactly the military type.
And how do you know? Have you talked to anybody about it? Do you have any idea what the military is like these days?
Well...
Then don't cut off your options until you know what you're talking about.
So that's it. A quick lunch and we close the files on Thomas's death.
Maybe not.
Did you find something? Whoops.
What is your point, Lieutenant?
No witnesses, no corroboration, no evidence of prior incidents.
That's your big investigative breakthrough. I already told you there were no witnesses.
Well, I get to thinking. Maybe there were no witnesses because it never happened.
What, you think Romansky just made the whole thing up? She just came to me out of the blue and said, help me, my ex-boyfriend is stalking me.
Thomas doesn't fit the profile of a stalker, not even close.
You saw the letters he wrote to her? They were in his file.
I saw some very incriminating typed letters, unsigned. How do I know they were from him?
You're going along with this? Just because the letters were unsigned?
Well, there is one other thing. We found some notes that Captain Thomas made for himself on a marijuana bust at on-base housing last November.
Where'd you get this?
2 officers were court-martialed and given dishonorable discharges.
I remember. I was the officer on duty at the time. How do I know this is Thomas's?
We found these notes at his quarters.
I'm sure we can verify the handwriting. Although, according to you, he generally typed incriminating documents.
Captain Thomas wrote that he was present at the time of the raid, but he was never charged. In fact, his name doesn't even appear on your report.
That's correct.
Why is that?
Captain Thomas was present in the quarters at the time of the arrests, but he was in another room. No drugs were found on his person, and he assured me he had no knowledge of the presence of the drugs.
Somebody was smoking marijuana in those small quarters, and he didn't know it.
That's what he said, and I believed him.
You not only excused him without testing for any drug use, you even eliminated his name from the report itself.
It was a judgment call.
It was dereliction of duty and conduct unbecoming an officer.
Captain Thomas was the station's personnel officer. I chose not to report something that would only harm an innocent man's career.
Lieutenant, if Captain Thomas was using any personal information about you to convince you not to arrest him...
I'd be very careful if I were you. Don't make any accusations you're going to regret.
Lieutenant Sloan, Warrant Officer Bernstein. Colonel Chandler wants to see you in his office. ASAP.
You said you would tread lightly.
Sir, there is a limit to how lightly you can tread and still manage to conduct a criminal investigation.
You've gone to my personal quarters, upset my wife, ruined what would have been a wonderful surprise for me. Now, if that's treading lightly, remind me never to go on a recon mission with you.
Sir, we are following a legitimate investigation.
The investigation of a suicide. Now, look, Captain Davis told me about this right hand, left hand crap. It's nonsense. Now, I may not have any jurisdiction over the LAPD, but, Warrant Officer Bernstein, I want your report on my desk tomorrow morning. Your final report. Is that understood?
I feel so sorry for Hannah. It's her first case. She feels like she's failed.
Well, I guess if you're a naval investigator, you're supposed to follow orders, not hunches.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, I hate to admit it, but maybe Colonel Chandler's right. We're looking so hard at this thing, we're making something out of nothing.
No, there's just too much that doesn't smell right. Even the gunshot residue alone is enough to keep the case open.
Well, GSRs aren't always reliable, you know.
What, are you kidding?
Yeah, there's always room for doubt.
Not in this case. Thomas had only a small trace of gunshot residue in his left hand. And if he in fact fired the gun, he had to have done it with his right.
Sloan here. Oh, hi. Yeah, I can meet you there in about an hour. All right. It was Hannah. She wants me to meet her at the air station. Says I could have something to do with the case.
So much for following orders.
This is kind of cloak and dagger, isn't it?
I'm officially off the case. Champagne?
Non-alcoholic, I presume.
We're both on duty.
So, what did you find out not investigating?
Well, I started thinking about what Susan Chandler said. How she was having a surprise party for her husband here at the Officers Club.
And?
There are over 150 pilots assigned to this station. Susan Chandler said she left a message on Thomas's cell phone to see if he could arrange for as many pilots as possible to come to the party. Take a look inside.
It is kind of small, isn't it?
It wouldn't hold 75 people, much less 150.
Well, maybe she was planning on a lot of no-shows.
I considered that. So I asked if she had booked the room for the night in question, or for any night for that matter.
No party plan. Which means...
She lied to us.
Shocking, isn't it? Maybe I should have another talk with her.
Well, did I mention that tomorrow is my day off?
Yep. Nothing more thrilling than a day spent on surveillance, huh?
You don't think this is exciting? Following Susan Chandler from her manicurist to her bank to her dry cleaners.
What were you asking Martinelli about yesterday?
What do you mean?
Well, when you were asking if Thomas had anything of a personal nature on him.
Oh, just fishing.
Why do I get the feeling you're not telling me everything?
Maybe you're just experiencing guilt pangs because you ran off without me the other day.
Come on, I was in the service. I've been on military bases. Even the bigger ones are like small towns. Everybody's got their nose stuck in everybody else's business. You telling me you never
I'm
heard...
telling you, Lieutenant, that if I knew anything that had the slightest bearing on this case, I would tell you. Unlike some people, I wouldn't just forget. Here she comes.
Well, what do we have here?
Don't worry. It's probably just a maid.
This dump has a maid service.
Captain Davis, Mrs. Chandler, open up. It's Steve Sloan, LAPD.
Please.
What's the meaning of this?
Can we come in, or would you prefer to talk about this in public?
What are you doing here?
It's not very smart to lie to the police, Mrs. Chandler.
I don't know what you're talking about. We want to know why you left that message on Thomas's cell phone.
And we prefer the truth this time.
All right. The message is easy to explain.
Funny, it wasn't the first time around.
Obviously, Susan and I are having an affair. When Thomas found out about it and was threatening to tell the colonel. Susan was calling him to ask, to beg not to tell him.
Is it possible you've already dissuaded him? Permanently, perhaps?
You really don't give up, do you, Lieutenant?
You got that right, Captain.
Why did you lie to us, Mrs. Chandler?
I don't think that's any more your business than it was Thomas's.
Listen, after Thomas killed himself, we felt safe again. Now, why would we elect to broadcast our affair?
Of course, by not doing so, you were impeding a criminal investigation.
So, the intrepid crime-fighting duo has uncovered the truth. The adjutant is sleeping with the colonel's wife. Scandalous, disgraceful, irrelevant.
Oh, I don't know, Captain. Blackmail's a pretty strong motive for murder.
There you go again, talking about murder. Get it through your thick skull. Thomas committed suicide.
How awfully convenient for you.
Convenient for me, inconvenient for you. But that doesn't change the facts. Nor does it change the fact that you, Warrant Officer Bernstein, are disobeying a direct order from the base commander.
So, do you want to tell Colonel Chandler, or should I?
Not exactly a match made in heaven.
My experience, most matches aren't.
You must be older than you look. Anyway, I got a feeling that Davis is going to be a tough nut to crack.
I agree. We might have better luck with the others.
Do you have a preference?
My female intuition tells me Romansky might be the weak link.
Lead on McDuff?
I was told he didn't have to talk to you, okay?
On base, maybe. But the second you walk off this base, I'll have you picked up and brought in for questioning. Could be very inconvenient.
Lieutenant Romansky, we just want to clear this thing up. A couple of questions, and we'll leave you alone.
You had an affair with Captain Thomas.
I told you that we were engaged.
According to your 201 file, you were married to someone else.
Yeah, my first husband died in Bosnia.
I'm sorry. But before he was transferred overseas, he served in the same battalion as Captain Thomas, isn't that correct?
Yes, but we weren't having an affair then, if that's what you're implying. I barely knew Hank before my husband died.
Was Captain Thomas the battalion personnel officer back then?
What does this have to do with Hank's suicide?
Isn't it possible that Captain Thomas was responsible for having your husband transferred to Bosnia?
I think that's more than a couple of questions. And despite your threats, Lieutenant Sloan, the next time you question me, I'm going to want a lawyer present.
Well, that went well.
Oh, I was doing fine.
Come up. Alex, you missed your rounds.
I'm sorry.
You know, missing rounds can have disastrous consequences. As a doctor, your responsibility is to your patient, no matter how tired you are.
I know.
We have to do something about you, Alex. I mean, you can't keep this up. No matter how tired you are, somebody's going to get hurt or you're going to hurt yourself.
You know, I've been thinking about dropping out for a while. Just earning some money and coming back later.
Oh, I hate to see you do that. I mean, once you're out, it's hard to come back, believe me. There must be something else we can do.
You know, Dr. Bentley mentioned something. I didn't give it much thought, but... Were you in the Army?
Yes, so was Steve. Why?
Can you tell me what it was like?
Me with my old MASH unit in Korea. God, I was barely older than you are right now.
Was it rough?
How do you mean?
Well, being in battlefield conditions, treating those kind of injuries. I mean, how'd you know you could handle it?
You don't. I know some of them couldn't. Had to be sent home.
How about you?
Scared to death. Oh, I got introduced to myself over there. I learned self-discipline, though. I think it made me a better doctor.
How?
Oh, you see a wider range of illnesses and injuries with a lot less to work with than you do in a civilian hospital. Learned a lot. I felt I was contributing something. You know, I liked that, too. But, you know, that's the way it was for me. You got to find out for yourself, Alex.
So that's Steve in Vietnam, huh?
Yeah. With his platoon on his first tour.
Is that Steve?
No. That's Steve.
Gosh, how can you tell? With the hair and the uniforms, they all look alike.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Thank you very much, Alex. At first, I didn't see it. Something that Alex said before. Jesse, do you remember anything about the 3 Marines when they first came in?
Like what?
Well, did they say anything odd or act strangely?
Well, you know, I thought it was weird that they kept their hats on the whole time and they never took their sunglasses off, but I figured that was just military macho.
Great. Anything else?
I don't know, when I showed them to the table, one of them told another one, sit down, sort of like a command.
Who took the order?
I did. One of them asked for 3 specials.
Which one said what?
To be honest with you, Steve, I couldn't tell you. They all were in uniform. They had short hair.
Exactly. They all looked alike.
Yes, they did. They all looked alike.
Hey, Steve, you and Amanda and Hannah come over here and sit where the 3 Marines were sitting.
Oh, come on, Dad.
I think I know exactly what happened. Sit here, and Jesse, you stay by the register where you were. Okay, we'll just do a run through here. I'll be the shooter, the left-handed shooter. Okay, let's just see what develops here. Okay, 3 identical Marines at the table and another one coming in the door.
Everybody out!
Oh, hey, let's take it easy, okay?
Hank, don't do this, please! Sit down!
Please, Hank!
Shut up!
Look, why don't you just put the gun down, okay?
Go pull the blinds.
Okay. Okay, look, I'm shutting the blinds, okay? And now I need you to do something for me, okay?
I got something to settle.
Okay, look, we can work this out. Okay, just put the gun down.
Until you just leave now.
Look, I can't leave while you're threatening people.
Get out of here now or I kill them all.
Look, you're making it worse. Go outside. We'll talk to him, please.
So as soon as Jesse and Alex are out the door and can't see what's going on, the Marines stood Thomas up. They changed name tags. Thomas for Davis.
I'm gonna make you sorry for what you did.
And then, raising the gun at an angle to make the wound look self-inflicted, Davis shot Thomas. So then Davis drops the gun on the floor, and Martinelli and Romansky help him get things all set. Then they call out on Davis's phone and report that Thomas has committed suicide.
So you think Thomas was at the table the whole time?
Well, I think with all 3 of them looking so much alike, it would be easy in the confusion for the witnesses to make a mistake.
How is that possible? I mean, how could they get someone to cooperate like that?
Maybe he was drugged.
No, there was nothing in the blood toxicology.
Well, I don't know how they did it or why they did it, but I am willing to bet that that's the way it happened.
You have any idea how to prove it?
Got to be a way, though. You're sure about this?
Well, Jag considers her one of their top lawyers.
Glad I'm not in your shoes, Lieutenant. Falling out among thieves is never pretty.
You've made some mistake, ma'am. I'm the victim here. Somebody tried to kill me.
And you have no idea who.
No, ma'am.
What about Captain Davis or Lieutenant Romansky?
Why would they want to kill me?
They're worried you might be the weak link in the murder of Captain Thomas.
Forgive me for saying something, but that's crazy.
Whose idea was it to kill Thomas?
Captain Thomas committed suicide, ma'am.
That's what the three of you wanted everyone to think, but that's all falling apart now.
I don't understand what you're saying. I thought I was here because somebody shot at me. Why are you questioning me about Thomas's suicide?
Because they're connected. You know it, and I know it. Why was Captain Davis so concerned about a simple stalking case? Surely you could have handled it.
Captain Davis was aware of the reports. He asked me about them.
You originally said that you asked for the meeting with Captain Davis to seek his advice.
I did, but Captain Davis had already asked me to keep him apprised of the situation.
I don't think there ever was any stalking. I think Thomas threatened to ruin Captain Davis by exposing his affair, and Davis turned to you for help.
And why would he do that, ma'am?
Have you ever been to a bar in Calabasas called Hunky's?
Excuse me?
It's a simple question. Have you ever been to a bar called Hunky's?
I don't know. Couldn't say that I have.
It's a well-known gay bar, isn't it? I have a report that says that you've been there often.
You knew about this. That's what you were asking him about.
I thought it was pertinent to the investigation.
With all due respect, ma'am, I don't believe you're allowed to ask me a question like that.
Like what? I'm not asking if you're gay. All I'm suggesting is that if someone, say Captain Thomas, had proof that might suggest that you were gay, and you didn't want it found out, he might be able to force you into covering up any problems he might have. An arrest for marijuana, for example, which might make you willing to go in on a plot with Captain Davis and Lieutenant Romansky.
There is no plot, ma'am.
Then why did they try to kill you?
I want to see you now. You want to explain to me what you're doing?
My job.
You filed your final report, Warrant Officer. Captain Thomas committed suicide.
Colonel, it is custom and practice for an NIS officer to keep a base commander fully informed on any investigation. But as you well know, technically, you are not my ranking officer. I report to my own independent chain of command. It is my prerogative to reopen this case. And if you have a problem with that, I suggest you take it up with my superiors in Washington.
Excuse us, Colonel. We have work to do.
Am I being charged, Commander?
Not yet, Lieutenant.
Then I'd like to be allowed to return to my post, ma'am.
Fine. Just don't end up dead before you come back to us. Dismissed. I thought we had it for a minute.
Commander McPherson, would you have another moment?
Yeah. What can I do for you, Dr. Sloan?
I was wondering if you'd talk to a young friend of mine.
Sure.
You paged me?
Yes, I ran the second toxicology on Thomas's blood, but it still tested negative for drugs. You're familiar with Rohypnol?
The date rape drug.
Exactly. It causes a semi-hypnotic state, causing suggestibility and compliance. It's odorless, colorless, and tasteless. But more to the point, its effects last for 6 to 8 hours, but it's completely out of the blood in 2.
So if Thomas was given Rohypnol over 2 hours before he was shot, he would have been susceptible still when he was brought to Barbecue Bob's.
And made to sit down quietly with the others, but compliant enough to stand while Davis shot him.
How do we prove it?
I said there were Rohypnols out of the blood in 2 hours. However, it remains in the urine for up to 12. These are Thomas's uniform trousers. Now, when he was shot, his bladder voided. I went on a hunch, and I tested the stains, and they tested positive for Rohypnol.
Oh, good work. Very good.
I told you repeatedly what happened in that restaurant. Now, your refusal to be satisfied is verging on harassment.
Captain Davis, you're in the military and are subject to as much harassment as we deem fit to dish out, especially during a murder investigation.
Oh, so it's a murder now?
Always has been. Oh, you made a nice try at covering it up, but it's not going to work.
Traces of the drug you used to dope Thomas were found in his urine. And we think we know your motives.
Oh, what would those be?
Thomas was going to reveal your affair and ruin your chances of promotion.
And I suppose Lieutenant Martinelli and Lieutenant Romansky just went along with me out of the goodness of their hearts.
Thomas knew that Martinelli was gay, and the lieutenant got tired of having it held over his head. As for Lieutenant Romansky, we're still checking, but we have reason to believe that Thomas was instrumental in having her first husband sent overseas, where he died.
So you think I impersonated Davis and then shot him in the head?
Yes.
Did you find any fingerprints on the gun?
Only Thomas's.
Any skin flakes?
No.
Any traces of fluorocinolone?
Fluorocinolone?
It's a hydrocortisone cream used to treat severe eczema.
Well, in this case, dyshydrotic eczema, caught it at Camp Lejeune. See, even with the fluorocinolone, I can't get rid of this stuff. And if I had shot Thomas, there'd be skin flakes and cream on the gun grips. So give it up. It was a suicide.
I keep thinking about Davis and the smug look on his face when he held his hands up. We almost had him.
And without proof, it's all just a bluff.
He was right about the Rohypnol, too. You can take it as a sedative like Valium.
You know, we know he wasn't using it that way, but knowing and proving are two different things.
Took the old 45 out the range today, huh?
Yeah. Good way to blow off steam.
You know, Thomas and the others were out at the military range before they came to Barbecue Bob's.
Yeah, is that important?
I got an idea it could be very important.
Kind of make some more accusations based on your unprovable theories?
You've been talking to Captain Davis.
What did you expect?
Well, we really expected we'd have to get one of you to break before we could prove you were involved in this conspiracy. But then it became unnecessary.
What do you mean?
Well, I had the dynamics of this situation a little bit wrong. Davis didn't shoot Thomas. You did.
What do you expect me to do, break down and confess? You guys are ridiculous.
Thomas's prints were on the outside of his gun.
So?
Well, somebody had to reload Thomas's gun when you left the firing range. And your fingerprints were all over the magazine and the bullets.
I didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Shut up.
Robert and Davis planned it. Look, Davis knew he would lose the promotion if his affair came out.
Why did you go along with it?
He sent my husband to Bosnia, where he was killed. I mean, he told me about it when I broke up with him, and then he bragged about it. He only did it so he could have me. I hated him.
Gene, shut your mouth. He's bluffing. Just keep your mouth shut. It's going to be their word against ours.
Smile. You're on candid camera.
He's on the move. Let's go. Nice job.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Did you get it all?
I might even get you a segment on America's sloppiest police chases.
Oh, funny.
Not bad for an army guy.
Sure you want us all here?
Of course I do. You guys are my family. This is a big step. I know, and that's why I want all your support.
I'm sure you're doing the right thing.
Well, after I'm sworn in, the Navy will pay for me to finish medical school, and then afterwards I'll owe them 4 years of service. Until then, I'll be enrolled in the ROTC program.
go. We'll be right in. And I did some checking. Both Davis and Romansky have solid alibis for the night Martinelli was shot at.
They've all confessed to the murder. Why worry about who shot at Martinelli?
Because this time their alibis are real. Hannah, an investigator that wasn't very good or didn't believe in himself might have to stoop to tricks like that to force a confession. But you shouldn't have to. You're too good, Hannah. Come on, they're waiting on us.
And you swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America and protect her against all enemies.
I do.
Welcome to the Navy, Cadet.
Congratulations.
Thank you.